Hey, what's up to all my Taurus out there? So please make sure to get this book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. Uh, okay, so the first couple cards are Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Empress. So what I see here is that let me see. You get yourself into a disagreement between someone that you were supposed to be in some sort of relationship or potential relationship with, and it didn't work out. You two separate, and they go off. You two separate, and you're okay with that. Um, Another thing too is the next card that I come up with is the Seven of Cups, which is about how you Taurians start, men and women start being a little bit more selective about how it is that you about your mate selection process. Don't be too selective because Taurus is, you know, Taurus. All right, look, Taurus can be one of those zodiac signs that can be, too rigid. So don't be, don't have so much high standards to the point where you stand yourself out of never getting anyone. So, all right. Now, the next two cards that I come up with is the Magician, and then you have the Queen of Swords, which is about the Magician representing what this is saying is that you Taurians, just as it is I was saying, you can have standards. That's not what this is about. But what the Magician is saying is you need to learn to also harmonize, because harmony and balance are two different things. But you need to harmonize and make peace with the fact and really become comfortable in things being chaos at first, because chaos is ultimately order, but in a random way or a series of events that may look all out of place, but in actuality it's really for some calculated goal. And earth signs are the element of calculations, math, of course, because everything is physical. So and you need to count something that's physical, you know what I'm saying? You can't count the spikes on an active flame, so you can't count wind. You know what I mean? So yeah, so the thing about it is that that's what it's saying. It's saying, essentially, it's saying to relax. You can have standards, but also don't have so much high standards to the point where it becomes astronomically high, to the point where it's actually small petty things that you're pigeonholing someone for, men or women, so that you end up not really getting with them. Learn to relax is what it's saying. The Queen of Swords, really relax, because Taurus is one of those signs that, truth be told, doesn't really relax. They say they do, but I can get into a whole nother zone about that. So anyway, so the thing is that the next card that I come up with is the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is about saying, also having to learn to know what to look out for, how to view something to where you can understand that it is a threat. That's another thing that you Taurians have to learn to look out for if you're going to learn from your mistakes. The Knight of Cups is a representation of, you don't pretty much have to change too much when it comes to your approach, in the sense of learning how to, I guess, seduce people that you're interested in. And the last two cards that I come up with here are the Eight of Wands, and then you have the Death. So the Eight of Wands and the Death is about how it is that you need to also use your words. Taurus rules silence. So what it's saying is that you need to learn to use your words and quote unquote master, because there's no such thing as mastery. There's infinite levels of learning, but you need to master your tongue. You need to master your mouth, essentially, and use your words as a way to get what it is that you want, specifically in the area of love. And the Death is a representation of, so the Death is, the zodiac sign is Scorpio, and that's the opposite of Taurus, which means that you need to essentially be reborn in the sense of learning how to recreate yourself is what I'm trying to say. So so that you can be better off fitted to get the partners that you want. So that's pretty much it. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.